hidden signs that reveal your greater purpose on Earth. Have you ever felt like there's something bigger guiding your life, as if mysterious signs are pointing to a unique purpose that only you can fulfill? Perhaps you've experienced an inexplicable intuition, dreams that seem to predict the future, or a connection with nature so deep that it touches your soul. But what do these signs really mean? Are they coincidences or evidence that you're part of something much bigger? In the next few minutes, we'll take you on an eye-opening journey where we'll explore the 7 signs that may indicate that you're a chosen one with a unique spiritual purpose. Get ready to discover how these characteristics may be shaping your life in ways you never imagined. And beware, the 3rd sign will be the most surprising and transformative, something that many overlook, but that could be the key to understanding your true role in this universe. Are you ready to unravel the mysteries of your purpose? Then keep watching and prepare to be amazed. Unexplained synchronicities, coincidence or sign from the universe. Have you ever been thinking about someone and suddenly they call you? Or noticed a repetitive pattern, like the number 1111, constantly appearing? These moments may seem like simple coincidences, but for many they are interpreted as clear signs of a greater purpose. What are synchronicities? Carl Jung, one of the greatest psychologists of the 20th century, described synchronicity as meaningful coincidences. It is not just chance. They are events connected by something greater, an invisible force guiding our lives. For example, you're thinking about changing careers, and suddenly you meet someone who offers exactly the opportunity you needed. You are facing a difficult decision, and you come across an inspiring quote in a book or on a billboard, directly answering your question. These moments are charged with an unmistakable feeling. This can't be just chance. Why do they happen? For those with a higher spiritual purpose, synchronicities act as compasses from the universe. They confirm decisions, connect us to greater missions, and help us find our way. Some possible explanations. Scientific. Our brains are programmed to identify patterns, but is that all there is to it? Spiritual. Many believe they are direct signs from spirit guides or higher energies trying to communicate. Pay attention to details. Notice events that seem like coincidences in your daily life. Keep a journal. Write down moments of synchronicity and reflect on them later. Trust your intuition. If something feels meaningful, it probably is. A good example is the inspiring story of Anna. She was going through a difficult time in her life, not knowing which direction to take. One night, when she looked at her watch, she saw the number 1111 and made a silent request for guidance. In the following days, signs began to appear, unexpected encounters, inspiring phrases, and even guiding dreams. Today, Anna believes that these moments were the universe pointing her in the right direction. What about you? Have you ever experienced moments like these? Maybe something that seems simple has completely changed the direction of your life. Synchronicities can be signs that you are in harmony with something much bigger. If these moments have already been part of your journey, maybe it's time to pay even more attention. The universe may be trying to tell you something. Share in the comments. What was the most remarkable synchronicity you have ever experienced? Let's explore these incredible mysteries together. An inner calling, exploring the whisper of the universe. Have you ever felt like there's something bigger waiting for you? A purpose, a mission, or a calling that you can't quite explain? For many, this feeling is more than a passing thought. It's the universe whispering that you've been chosen for something special. What is an inner calling? An inner calling is that persistent feeling that you are meant for something greater. It can come as a recurring dream, an idea you can't get out of your head, a restlessness in continuing to live the same way. Let's look at practical examples. A person working in a stable job, but feeling a strong desire to follow their passion for helping others. Someone who feels a constant restlessness, as if they are out of tune with their true mission. For the chosen ones, this inner calling is a compass, pointing to the purpose of life. This call is often described as a silent voice, but one that cannot be ignored. It challenges us to step out of our comfort zone and seek something greater. Many believe that this calling comes from a divine connection, a mission given by higher forces. The emotional perspective, ignoring the call can lead to a feeling of emptiness or being lost. Signs of restlessness, feeling like something is missing even when everything seems right. Also, recurring dreams or ideas, messages that come back repeatedly in your mind. There are also events that seem to push you, unexpected situations that force you to reflect on what really matters. There are countless journeys and inspiring stories like Raphael's. He always felt that there was more to life than meets the eye. Although he had a comfortable job, one day he woke up with the feeling that he needed to make a difference in the world. Small signs began to appear, inspiring conversations, books that appeared out of nowhere, and unexpected changes in his routine. Today, Raphael leads a project that transforms lives and believes he followed the calling that the universe gave him. What about you? Have you ever felt this calling? It could be a desire to change, to create something new, or to impact the world in a unique way. The inner calling is an invitation to explore what is deep within you. Don't ignore it. It can be the first step to discovering who you really are and the purpose you are meant to fulfill. If you have ever felt this calling or are experiencing something similar, share it in the comments. Let's understand together how to respond to this inner voice. In the next few chapters, we'll explore the most intriguing signs that reveal the spiritual purpose of the chosen ones. Don't miss out. The next one could change your perspective on life. Prophetic dreams, messages from the unknown that transform lives. Have you ever woken up from a dream with the feeling that it was more than just a creation of your mind, that it was actually a message, a warning, or even a vision of something to come? Clara's vivid dream that prevented a friend's potential accident. For the chosen ones, dreams often become windows to realities that transcend our understanding. Prophetic dreams are dream experiences that seem to contain messages, warnings, or revelations about the future. These dreams leave such a strong impression that they become impossible to ignore, as if the universe were communicating directly with you. Clara's vivid dream that prevented a friend's potential accident. Let's look at a practical example. A woman repeatedly dreams about an unknown path and months later discovers that that place really exists and plays a crucial role in her life. Is that okay? Another practical example to improve understanding. A man dreams about a loved one in need of help, and upon investigating, discovers that this person was facing an emotional crisis. These dreams are not mere fantasies. They often guide important decisions and offer profound insights into complex issues. Come on, for the chosen ones, dreams are more than just moments of rest. They are powerful tools for spiritual connection. They function as a channel through which spiritual guides, angels, or higher powers can send clear and impactful messages. Many believe that these dreams come from higher dimensions or divine forces, aligning the chosen ones with their life mission. Dreams can also be reflections of the subconscious, bringing to the surface ignored issues or information stored unconsciously. Record your dreams as soon as you wake up. Write down the details. Often small elements contain important meanings. Identify patterns. Pay attention to themes or symbols that repeat themselves in your dreams. Trust your intuition. While some interpretations are obvious, allow yourself to reflect deeply on what each dream may be communicating. Want to see a story that inspires? I'm going to tell you about Clara, a dream that saved a life. Clara has always had vivid dreams, but one of them left a lasting mark on her life. She dreamed of a bridge collapsing while a friend was crossing it. Although hesitant at first, she decided to call him and discovered that he was about to go to that place. Thanks to Clara's warning, he avoided an accident that could have been fatal. For her, it was confirmation that her dreams were much more than imagination. They were vital messages. Have you ever had a dream that seemed to carry a greater meaning? Perhaps it was a message waiting to be deciphered. Dreams are more than just moments of rest. For the chosen ones, they are invitations to explore messages from the universe and connect with your true purpose. Don't ignore what your dreams are trying to reveal. If you've ever had a dream that seemed to contain a special message, share your experience in the comments. In the following chapters, we'll explore even more intriguing signs that connect you to the universe in surprising ways. Stay with us. The journey is just beginning. Empathy beyond the ordinary. Feeling the world like a chosen one. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions that weren't even your own, as if you could feel other people's pain, joy, or fear just by being around them? For the chosen ones, this heightened capacity for empathy is both a gift and a challenge. Heightened empathy is the ability to not only understand, but intensely feel the emotions of others. For the chosen ones, this ability goes beyond ordinary empathy. It's as if they absorb the emotional energies around them. Lucas, whose empathy positively impacts a stranger's life. Being in a tense environment and feeling an emotional weight, even without knowing exactly why. Another example is when you feel intense joy, when you see someone else accomplish something significant, as if it were your own victory. These experiences show how the chosen ones have a deep emotional connection to the world. Heightened empathy is seen as a trait of those with a higher spiritual purpose. It's a powerful tool that allows you to understand others on a deep level and offer support in a meaningful way. This ability is interpreted as a gift from higher powers, enabling the chosen ones to guide and heal others. Some experts suggest that heightened empathy may be a natural emotional sensitivity, developed through intense personal experiences. Emotional overload, constantly feeling the emotions of others, can be exhausting. Lack of emotional barriers. The chosen ones often have difficulty separating their own emotions from those of others. Need for balance. Learning to protect your energy is essential to avoid burnout. Practice self-awareness. Learn to identify which emotions are yours and which come from the environment. Set boundaries. Use visualization techniques to create emotional barriers when necessary. Use your empathy to help. Many chosen ones find purpose in using their sensitivity to support and guide others. I like to use examples because they illustrate the subject matter very well. I'll tell you about the empathy that saved a stranger. Lucas has always been sensitive to the emotions of others, but one day this ability stood out. He was in a cafe and noticed a woman with a deeply sad expression. Feeling the need to intervene, he offered a word of support. This small action resulted in a conversation that saved the woman from a drastic decision. For Lucas, it was proof that his empathy was a gift, not a burden. Have you ever felt like you were able to deeply understand another person's emotions, even without words? Maybe this is a sign that you too have this special ability. Amplified empathy is not just a gift, it's a responsibility. Use it to create deeper connections and bring light to the world. Have you ever experienced something similar? Tell us how empathy has shaped your life. In the next chapters, we'll explore even more profound and transformative signs. Stay with us. Your journey is just beginning. Connection with nature and the universe. Feeling the harmony of the cosmos. Have you ever felt an inexplicable peace when you are in contact with nature, or had the feeling that the universe is in perfect harmony and you are part of it? For the chosen ones, this connection goes beyond the ordinary. It is a deep spiritual link that connects them to the cosmos and the natural elements. This connection with nature and the universe is often seen as a sign of spiritual alignment. The chosen ones have the unique ability to perceive the energy around them and harmonize with it. Many believe that nature is a reflection of the divine force, and being in contact with it is a way of connecting with the Creator. Studies show that spending time in nature reduces stress and increases the sense of well-being, something that the chosen ones experience in an amplified way. Signs of connection with nature can occur through a feeling of peace outdoors. Being in a natural environment brings instant calm and a sense of belonging. Also, attraction to cosmic phenomena, fascination with events such as meteor showers, eclipses, or simply contemplating the starry sky. Empathy with the environment, genuine concern for the preservation of nature, and a feeling of responsibility for taking care of the planet. There are spiritual practices to deepen this connection. See. Outdoor meditation. Sitting in silence in a park or forest can help you feel the energy of the environment and align yourself with it. Mindful walks. While walking, pay attention to the sounds, smells, and textures around you. This helps to create a deeper connection. Contemplation of the sky. Spending a few minutes each night observing the stars can bring a sense of infinity and belonging to the universe. Maria always felt that something was calling her away from the hustle and bustle of the city. One day, she decided to go hiking in the mountains. As she walked, she began to feel an inner peace that she had never experienced before. When she reached the top, she felt connected to the universe in a way she couldn't explain. Since then, Maria has adopted practices such as outdoor meditation and believes that nature is her spiritual temple. Have you ever had moments when you felt like nature was speaking to you? Perhaps a gentle breeze or the sound of waves brought answers to your inner questions. Nature is not just a setting, it is a source of energy and wisdom. Embrace this connection and discover what it has to reveal about you. Spirit guides, connecting with the unseen forces of guidance and protection. Have you ever felt as if an invisible force was by your side, guiding your decisions or protecting you from difficult situations? For the chosen ones, the presence of spirit guides is a link with the spiritual plane that offers guidance, comfort, and protection. Spirit guides are invisible forces, such as angels, spirits of light, or ancestors, who help and guide those with a special purpose. They communicate in subtle but unmistakable ways. The first is when you feel a sense of relief when changing your path at the last minute, only to discover that there was an accident on the original route. The second is when you repeatedly encounter symbols such as feathers, numbers, or butterflies at important moments in your life. These signs are interpreted as gentle touches from spirit guides, confirming that you are not alone. Sense of protection, feeling inexplicably safe in dangerous situations. Recurring signs, seeing numbers like 1111, feathers, or other symbols that seem to have personal meaning. Revealing dreams, dream experiences that bring clear messages or the feeling of direct contact with a being of light. Heightened intuition, an internal knowing that guides your decisions without logical explanation. Practice silence. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to hear the subtle signals from spirit guides. Ask for clear signs. During prayer or reflection, ask your guides to show you signs that you can recognize. Trust your intuition. Often the voice of your spirit guide manifests itself as a thought or sensation that seems to come out of nowhere. John was driving home late at night when he had an inexplicable feeling that he should slow down. Despite not seeing anything ahead, he decided to follow his intuition. Minutes later, he discovered that there was an animal on the road, which he managed to avoid by being attentive. For Joao, that moment was confirmation that a spiritual guide was protecting him. Have you ever felt the presence of something or someone watching over you? It could be that spiritual guides are sending you signs, just waiting for you to pay attention. Spiritual guides are a source of comfort and guidance, always ready to help those who are aligned with their purpose. Open your heart and allow yourself to feel this connection. Have you noticed signs of spiritual guides in your life? Share your story in the comments and inspire others to recognize these signs around them. Overcoming adversity, the journey of the chosen. Wonder why some people seem to face greater challenges than others. For the chosen, these challenges are often the fire that forges their strength and purpose. Adversity is not just an obstacle, it is an essential part of the path to fulfilling a greater mission. For those destined for a higher purpose, challenges are like tests of endurance. Each hardship faced prepares the ground for something greater. Many believe that adversity is the universe's way of shaping the chosen, strengthening their abilities and character. Overcoming adversity can build resilience and a deeper connection with one's essence. Deep personal loss, losing loved ones, or experiencing moments of extreme loneliness that force them to seek strength within themselves. Inner conflict, struggling with doubts about their own worth or purpose in life. Environmental resistance, facing criticism, rejection, or misunderstanding of your ideas or way of being. Developing resilience, the ability to get back up after each fall, is a defining characteristic of the chosen ones. Discovering inner strength, challenges often reveal hidden abilities and strengths. Empathy for others, those who face adversity often become more understanding and able to help others on their journeys. Carla faced a series of difficulties in her life: the loss of both parents when she was young, financial difficulties, and a series of emotional setbacks. However, each challenge made her stronger. Inspired by her experiences, Carla created a project to help young people in vulnerable situations. Today, she believes that her adversities were tools to shape her purpose. What about you? Have you ever gone through moments that seemed unbearable, but that, in the end, made you grow in unexpected ways? Maybe these challenges are part of your chosen path. Adversity doesn't define who we are, but how we respond to it can reveal our true purpose. If you're facing something difficult right now, remember, the universe may be preparing you for something greater. Share in the comments. What was the biggest challenge you overcame and how did it shape who you are today? Let's inspire each other. Subscribe to the Ascensão da Gaia channel and activate the bell to be notified when we publish more content like this. See you in the next video.